Hi everyone, it's Deez from Turtle Dove. Welcome to my channel. Hope everyone's doing really well. I have something to share with you today I've been busy with over the last couple of days. Now I watched Bethy from Bethy's Boutique Studio a while ago, and she made a video on some bead dangles that she'd made and wrapping her own beads. And so she made some beautiful, I don't know what you call them, charms and things, dangles, charm dangles, or I don't know what you call them, but something similar to this. And so she recommended watching a couple of videos, and I can't remember now if Buzzin' with V was the one that she mentioned, but I went over and just Googled wire wrapping beads, and Buzzin' with V came up, and she has a video called Wire Wrapping Beads for Beginners. So that's the one that I watched, and it was really helpful and really clear instructions, great tutorial. So I have been busy bead wrapping or wire wrapping my own beads. It's quite time consuming, but I find it quite relaxing to do. Now, I did make a video showing you some of what I'd made, and I lost it. I don't know what I did with the card. So anyway, since then I've made all my own little dangles with my own wire wrapped beads. So excuse me, I've got a cold and I have to I've got a cough lolly in my mouth just so that I don't get that dry, annoying, awful hacking cough that you can get after a cold. I don't have the cold anymore, but it's just the after effects of it, and it's really annoying. So this is what I'm sucking on. It's a soother, blackcurrant, really yummy, and it does help. But anyway, I made all sorts of sizes. I wanted to use some chunky beads, and there's bead caps on there, and some of them are just plain. That one's got a little I think they call them bead stoppers or something, so that the hole in the big bead would be too big and it would still run through the head pin. So I did that, and I did flowers using black head pins. This is an eye pin. Some of them are head pins, some are eye pins, some are ball pins. I think that's what you call them. But look at this green one. So I need to go and get some more bead caps and bead spacers and things like that. But I made a lot of little ones. Some of them didn't turn out, in that this one moves around a lot. I didn't, my head pin or ball pin in this case was too short. I need the longer ones, and Spotlight are always out of the ones that I need. So I'm going to have to get a whole lot of things like that hardware online, I think. But anyway, there's so many in here. It's taken a while to do, but there's a little shell, and it's a nice pearly ombre bead. They're really fun to do. You can use all sorts of things for them. This one, see, this one is no good. I didn't have enough room to make the loop on the top, so that one I'll have to redo. Yeah, that one's terrible actually. But this is a beautiful crystal bead spacer. But anyway, these are all silver, and then I did some gold ones, and I've used them all up. And these are my rose gold ones, real little ones. Look how small this one is. So they're cute. Now I'll just show you what I made. So I put some lobster clasps on the top, so you could hang them from anything, from a journal, notebooks, a bag, little makeup bags, pencil cases, anything. So I had these little glass balls that I bought, I can't even remember where I bought it from, and they've got little stars, sequins in them, little tiny ones. And then I just used some ombre pearls, pearly beads, and I made all sorts. And also, Beth from Bethy's Boutique Studio, she recently made a video where she used sequins, and she had some big beads. So I thought I'd try that as well. So thank you, Beth, for your inspiration. That's the trouble with me. I go around watching videos and then I want to make everything that everyone's making. But I think this one turned out really nice. So this is blue and just a little bit of a pink accent to it with pearl. Then I made this pink one. Sort of the same type of thing, just a few different beads here and there. This one's got the little pink glass bauble with the pink sequins in there. That's really pretty. They're all pretty. I love them. And this one is purple and white. Sort of the little white iridescent sequins in there. Tiny little sequins. I think that's what you call them, sequins. But I don't know if I'm making it right. I've put a couple of big jump rings here and there, one on the top and then one down the bottom. Just trying to get the beads to sort of fill up the whole space of the chain. And now this is the rose gold one I made. This one took me forever because there is a lot of little beads to that one. And then I just added a couple of, or 3 flowers with a pretty pink butterfly. And I ran out of rose gold head pins, so again, Spotlight didn't have any, but they had some in copper, so I had to sort of make my own out of some long wire. So it's a bit, sort of stands out a bit more from the copper to the rose gold. You can notice the difference, but it still looks nice. I love it. And of course I don't have a rose gold clasp, so I'll be trying to look for that over the next week so I can add that to it. But I still love this one. Pinks and greens, they always look nice together. And the last one I wanted to make a bit more chunky. I don't have a lot of big charms and, you know, things like that. So I used a silver chain, and I bought 3 of these hearts from Spotlight the other week. I've got a hot pink one, and I think, what is it? Here we go. I'll show you. I've got that one, and what's the other colour? I think it's a pale pink. Yes. So I'll be able to make another 2 of those. And then I had these crowns in the pinks and the apricot, and then just mixed some beads with it. Used the pretty rhinestone bead spacer on these ones, so there's no sequins on this one. And then I just put a split ring on the top of that. So this one's really pretty too. I like the big chunky charms, so I'm going to definitely have to get more of those. But that's it. That's what I've been up to, on and off while I wasn't well. I spent a lot of today finishing off this. I made these 3 today, and the rest of the time I was just making beads up on and off all over the place. The only problem I had, I wanted to add these iridescent, this is like a pearl drop and a heart. It's got a hole in the middle, and then it's very wide on the top, so I couldn't put them over a jump ring. So I tried to make a triangle with some wire so that I can hang it as a charm, and it didn't work. Well, it did work. This works, but it doesn't look so good. It looks worse in person, believe me. So I've got to try and learn how to make something that will suit things like this. There's a heart and there's a flower. I'm losing my voice. See the holes there, but it's pretty wide, so it's not going to go round. And even the big, this size jump ring, it wouldn't go through and sit nicely. I ended up ruining the jump ring. So if ever anyone knows a video to watch, let me know in the comment section. So I don't even know what you call these, and that's the trouble. I want to learn how to make something like this, but I don't know what it's called. So anyway, I still enjoyed the whole process, and everything's a learning process as well. And I'm sure I'll find out somewhere along the line how to make those triangular little things, hangers, whatever they're called. So anyway, go and check Bethy's Boutique Studio out and Buzzin' with Bee wire wrapping beads for beginners, because those two lovely ladies are who inspired me to do this. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a lovely crafting week ahead. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.